Mom! Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil? I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening. But do be careful out there, Mum.
Whoa! Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for... Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there! You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? Son of a bitch, we missed our chance. We really needed that. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well...
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bomb... Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here. Watch yourself out there.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick, because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? What are you... Shit. Jammed. Fine. But none of us are going anywhere till I get what I want. So just start talking and we can all go about our...
I told you it was gonna end badly. Thank you for the distraction there, friend. Now, why don't you come over here, where I can get a look at you? Well, not exactly the introduction to the wayward I would have hoped for. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do. Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit... I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little... See? That boy we put down? He's not the... But I want him to be the light. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run up. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put it... So, what do you say? That's what I was... Now, each of these boys came in as... How would you grab the attention of a... Oh, darling. See, you know, I was thinking we could... Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... Huh, not So what I've chicken scratched together here for... If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that... That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find... Of course you're gonna need materials. Throw some rations in there too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road? Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually... You hear these rumors? Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good... Now, what can I do for you? Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right... All right, listen, You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the... Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear... I made these holotapes. Now this sets all the info I dug up about. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let... You will? Oh, I mean, Thanks. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about? Some other time then.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals? Haywire bots? No people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in... what I can confirm is... hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. Every mobile platform is designed to give you. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. To establish a foothold in your territory. I've left my camp behind. I know I'm not taking it. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Oh, how many of these do I have to look through?
tavern, the church. People were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice.
I bet this town was
Angry,
nice before.
tortured. Beyond one what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders.
Make yourself a
Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the...
Automated warning to all responders. NASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity. Seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned into a broadcast from the Responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the Responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open...
Oh, and I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. Next thing I know, I'm lightheaded and I felt myself falling to the ground. I didn't even have a lot to drink. I woke up and I saw some little thing run into the bushes with a dog following it. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later.
Volunteer
9 days,
oil
19
water
hours to be
is
exact.
necessary
That's
for
235
equipment
hours
sterilization.
precisely.
Please
You know what that
assist.
is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. Glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us, just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying. Planned. Time to wake up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cord.
Chloe looks after me. She's the best guardian a girl could have.
Church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to have been thought. So I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I would be a task. Then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly. And I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land in my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. Till then, we'll share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
The responders thank you for your service, volunteer